A superb 100 by Jack Taylor can't stop Worcestershire taking control at New Road.
A solid Worcestershire batting display on day one was dominated by Brett D'Oliveira, who celebrated his new contract with 93 in a total of 338 for 7, which was boosted by a stand of 86 in the evening session between Cox and Barnard. Play was delayed for around 10 minutes on the second morning due to some light rain, but when we did get underway, Worcestershire were in a hurry. Cox and Leach brought up the 350, but the end of the innings came just as quickly. With the score at 360, Cox was bowled by Norwell for 61, offering no shot. In the next over, Leach's attempt to pull Miles brought his demise. At Norwell finished things off when Brown was caught behind. 363 all out, just 30 runs added for the last 3 wickets. D'Oliveira and Cox the main scorers, while Norwell's 4 for 54 was a great effort after dislocating his finger on the first morning. Gloucestershire had reached 5 without loss after 4 overs when the rain returned, this time more persistent, and an early lunch was taken.
Thankfully, they were able to get underway again after the interval, and Bancroft and Dent got off to a brisk start for Gloucestershire before Josh Tongue struck. Dent caught at leg slip by Clark for 22. After 12 overs of the innings, Ravi Ashwin was given his first bowl in county cricket, but Bancroft certainly wasn't overawed. And it was Barnard who managed the next breakthrough for the home side, Tavares giving the return catch to leave Gloucestershire 70 for 2. Barnard's excellent spell continued and he bowled Bancroft for 33. And he struck again soon after. Hankins castled this time and Barnard had figures of 3 for 4 from 6 overs. Ashwin had to wait until his 10th over for his first success. Roderick caught and bowled off a leading edge and the visitors were in trouble at 93 for 5. But they managed to stem the flow of wickets for the rest of the session as Jack Taylor and Phil Mustard added 56 to take the score to 149 for 5 at the break. The pair continued to flourish when play continued, with Taylor reaching his 50 off 70 balls. But when the stand had reached 78, it ended rather chaotically, with Mustard run out by D'Oliveira's direct hit for 29. Gloucestershire's hopes now rested firmly with Taylor, but he needed someone to stay with him. Noema Barnett managed it for a while before he became Ashwin's second victim, LBW for 15. Smith soon followed in the same manner to Rhodes this time, and Gloucestershire were 225 for 8, still 138 runs behind. If a first innings deficit was likely, Taylor was determined to put a dent in it. His century came up from 140 balls with 12 fours. It was his 4th ton in 4 successive innings against Worcestershire. But in the end, he ran out of partners. Miles was dismissed by Ashwin for 7, and Barnard returned career-best figures of 4 for 23 when he bowled Norwell for a duck. Gloucestershire all out for 258, 105 runs behind. Taylor left unbeaten on 101. That left the home side with a tricky 5 overs to negotiate, but openers Mitchell and D'Oliveira managed it, extending Worcestershire's lead to 115. They'll look to turn that into a match-winning position on day 3.